Welcome to Tooth and Claw TV. We are at deer camp in South Texas, and we capture some pretty unique footage of a bobcat named Garfield.
So we came out here to do a little stand-up about Garfield, talk about the legend of Garfield, and sure enough, he's right here, and we caught him trying to drag the guts from the gut bucket over the cattle guard. Now, he's cleaning his paws there, but you know, people do all this stuff to get barn cats down at their farm or ranch to keep rats and mice away. We got tons of rats and mice. We're always battling them. This is the best barn cat you could ever have, and so I kind of make Garfield off limits. He's gonna, you know, it's cool to have, but you know, a lot of people come down here, and I think you didn't understand. You were, I was telling you about Garfield, and you're like,
You told me about him, and I was like, yeah, I believe Josh, but this often? And
we're talking about a cat.
He's right there. Yeah, it's pretty crazy. We're actually we've got some deer scraps out here in a bucket where we collect them here after we clean our deer, and we're actually going to set it out. We've got a security light here. We're actually going to set our bucket out here this evening, set a GoPro out, and see how often he comes to this bucket throughout the night. Surely he's not eating every bit of this. He's probably burying some for later, don't you think?
It's very interesting because we see, you know, I've gotten to kind of watch what he'll do. He'll drag it over, and first he'll cover it with dirt, and then he'll go back in and cover it with like smaller sticks, and it's pretty interesting really to watch him. But you know, Garfield is.
That's something you don't see every day. That's pretty special, I think.
And here's the funny thing: after he eats, like one time we came back and he gets fatter and fatter, like through the week. And we came back in here from hunting, and somebody had not cleaned up, and there was like some little bits of deer meat right here in the garage. And he was running, and he tried to run, and he was so fat, it was like he was just running. He's like, "Oh, I'm gonna throw up." Oh, like his belly's like, "Crap." You mad at me now, Garfield, for talking about you? Yeah, he's not even looking at me. My wife used to have a cat. I like Garfield better than my wife's cat.
Oh, I guarantee that.
Like, does he want me to help him there with the guts? Like, what? It's like he's.
Man, that's one of the coolest things I've ever seen. You know, I'm a predator hunter, and I love to hunt bobcats, but you know, seeing something like this is pretty special. Sure, Garfield has a home for life as long as he wants to stick around, I'm sure.
Oh, my daughters, they love him. I mean, you know, and but yeah, he's pretty big cat, and it's pretty cool. He takes care of us. He does. He's part of the family.
Yeah. That's something else. Put it right here. Yeah. Pretty good. Does it need to be tilted any? All right. See if we can't catch Garfield on there. As you can see, Garfield is a rather large bobcat. He actually came to that scrap bucket twice that evening, but he wasn't done. We headed out the next morning. We're getting the truck loaded up to go out to hunt. We look up and who do we see? Garfield back for seconds. You never know what you'll see at deer camp. Hope you guys enjoyed the Legend of Garfield. Thanks for joining us on Tooth and Claw TV.